US immigration enforcement is under growing scrutiny, not just for its street-level tactics, but for what happens behind the walls of detention centers. Days after an immigration agent fatally shot Renee Nicole Good in Minneapolis, a fresh incident was reported on Wednesday. A federal officer shot a Venezuelan man in the leg during an arrest. Officials say the officer was being attacked with a shovel. Well, the latest shooting has heightened fear and anger in the city, leading to protests, tear gas and street clashes. But beyond the streets, new data shows immigration detention itself is proving deadly. Multiple deaths have been reported in Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, detention. The Trump administration says that at least 4 people have died in detention so far in 2026. All 4 deaths occurred within the first 10 days of the year. The detainees were all men, aged between 42 and 68. US Immigration and Customs Enforcement claimed the deaths of 2 detainees were linked to heart-related medical issues. Well, the causes of death in the remaining 2 cases were not specified. Only one of those deaths has been formally listed as being under investigation. As of the end of December, more than 68,000 adults were being held in ICE facilities, a stunning rise from the figure from a year earlier. 2025 was the deadliest year when it comes to ICE detention in over 2 decades. At least 30 people died in immigration custody last year. That single-year figure exceeds the total number of detainee deaths recorded during the entire Biden administration. Advocacy groups say the numbers point to systemic problems and are not isolated incidents. Concerns over medical care in detention centers have also been repeatedly raised by independent observers. Reports say up to 95% of deaths in ICE custody could have been prevented with proper medical treatment. Medical experts examining immigration detention conditions have found widespread failures, including incorrect treatment, delayed diagnosis, and long waits for emergency care. ICE has said it's committed to detainee safety, but critics argue oversight remains weak as detention numbers continue to climb. Well, as enforcement actions intensify and detention numbers rise, questions are mounting over accountability, both on the streets and inside America's immigration detention system. The world doesn't fit in boxes, so why should your news? From battlefields to negotiation tables, from internet outrage to real-world injustice. The conversations everyone is having and the ones they're avoiding. It's the same show, but this new year, Firstpost America gets a new look. I'm Cary Johnston, and this is Firstpost America.